Prince Harry is accused of copying and pasting one of Prince William's speeches at the UN. They say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. But we don't think that Prince Harry was trying to honor his brother when he appeared to crib bits and pieces of his United Nations speech from one given by Prince William in 2021. It really does seem like the younger prince borrowed some inspiration from his brother. Harry traveled to New York City to speak in front of the UN General Assembly for Nelson Mandela Day. The 37-year-old royal was invited to speak about the late humanitarian and former South African president on Monday. Harry had fond memories of Nelson, thanks to his relationship with Harry's late mother, Princess Diana. Harry described how he found peace in Africa after his mother's life was tragically cut short in 1997, according to Express. "It's where I felt closest to my mother and sought solace after she died," he said during his speech. Unfortunately, Harry's words were strikingly similar to ones his brother used last year. During his May 2021 Church of Scotland speech, William echoed similar sentiments about dealing with his mother's death. "And in the dark days of grief that followed, I found comfort and solace in the Scottish outdoors," he said. Using the word solace when talking about navigating grief is fairly common, but people were quick to point out all the other ways in which Harry's UN speech seemed to mimic his brother's. Both brothers also offered a nod to their wives. "I end his speech, Harry said that Africa is where I knew I'd found a soulmate in my wife." William likewise described feeling similarly during his own speech. "It was here in Scotland, 20 years ago, that I first met Catherine," he said. "Needless to say, the time when you meet your future wife holds a very special place in your heart." Harry's critics blasted him on social media for using his brother's words as his own. One Twitter user put the two speeches side by side to compare just how alike they were. "I knew I'd heard that before. It isn't the first time that Harry has copied William," the person wrote. Years ago, William said that he was angry about all these people wailing at his mother's funeral because she was his mother and they didn't know her. Years later, Harry used his words in an interview. The two speeches were similar enough to raise eyebrows. Given that both men likely have people writing their speeches for them, or at least helping them with their messaging, we don't want to cast too much suspicion on Harry. That being said, we have to wonder if the younger prince will address the controversy, considering how much animosity already exists between him and his brother. This could be the perfect moment to extend an olive branch, but unfortunately we doubt either brother will be interested in making the first move toward a reconciliation.